You're about to meet the couple that designed this stunning home to reflect the past, but it's also been designed to accommodate the way they work and play, both inside and out.
My name's Laura, and I'm a musician in the Chicago area.
I'm retired. I've always lived in the Chicago area. My passion is bicycling. Laura and I rode cross country from Los Angeles to Boston last summer, and we're planning on doing Seattle to Maine next summer.
Being a musician is being creative. I play music from the 14th, 15th, 16th centuries, and then I jump all the way over into big band and jazz, where it's very creative improvisation. And I think building a house and building this style of house, and it's a very creative atmosphere.
I've been a fan of the Frank Lloyd Wright, simply being a Chicagoan and just liking architecture and the style of the architecture.
We really wanted to get as close as we could to the actual style of Frank Lloyd Wright, and not break the bank, but also, just get it as close as we could to what we thought that he would build today. About 2 months after we moved in, we got married on the back porch with 50 of our closest and dearest friends. It was just a testament to how much that we really, really loved each other and how much we loved building this house.
The entire house was built with quarter-sawn red oak. Frank Lloyd Wright used quarter-sawn white oak for most part, but the red oak gives the house a little warmer feel on the inside. And then we used hand-hammered bronze hardware that was built for the house, and had built-ins in the style of Frank Lloyd Wright built, as well as furniture for the house that was built with in the style. Obviously, his prairie-style houses were built at the turn of the century, and the trends in housing have changed. We have volume ceilings, which was something that he didn't have a great deal of in the house. We have larger bedrooms and larger closets. He believed that if you had any belongings, they should be on display and not in a closet, so he didn't build any big closets or big bedrooms. His living areas were much larger, and we were able to accomplish both, having the large living areas as well as having the larger, more modern bedrooms and bathrooms, which people today enjoy much more.
We're very, very lucky in that Rich does stained glass work as a hobby, and so we have 185 windows in the house, and over 100 of them have been now finished. Frank always said that family time is the most important time inside a house, and that's why his kitchens and his living rooms were much bigger, so that people could come together and enjoy themselves. And that's kind of the way we built our house, is that we have spaces where people can come together and enjoy themselves. Frank Lloyd Wright, one of his ideas and concepts was that he wanted the house to be not obtrusive of nature. He wanted the house to be part of the landscape. Having the house encased in patios has allowed the house to flow to the outside. And so when you open the doors and when you look outside, the house just keeps stretching outwards. There's not a lot written, at least that we've been able to find, on Frank Lloyd Wright's style of landscaping. We're still trying to do some research, and so we're trying to keep the planting around the house as nature, things that you would find here in Illinois that are natural to this area.
We were looking for some sort of a sculpture to put in the yard. I found this one on eBay. It's by an American sculptor from the 1930s, and it was in London, and I ended up buying it from an antique dealer and having it shipped here, and now it's in our front yard. And every time we've been out west somewhere, our modus is to look for real estate. And finally, we just decided that it's a time in our life that we'd like to move, and our goal is to be able to find a place in the mountains and enjoy year-round outdoor living. It's going to be sad to leave the house, but it's time for us right now.
I think the style of Prairie Style speaks to us. It's comfort. It's like you come and you say, I'm home. I would hope that the next person that owns this house feels the same way, that as they drive down the street they go, wow, this is my house and I'm home.